Hi, my name is Jessica Little. My class is Early Childhood Foundations and Teacher Professions, which the teacher name is Lauren Cannon. Um, Today, I want to be an advocate speech for early childhood. And one of the biggest issues in early childhood is the achievement gap under the ESSA. The achievement gap refers to the difference in academic achievement of different social and economic groups. This is measured through a variety of metrics, including grade point average, standardized testing scores, dropout rates, college enrollment, and college graduation rates. The gap is measured between low income and high income households, white and majority students, males, female students whose first language is English, and students for whom English is a second, third language, among other factors. The achievement goal gap is often used to determine funding for early childhood education. When every student succeed at pass in 2015, states gains the opportunity to evaluate their early childhood education needs and to request grants from the federal government. These grants are then used to fund targeted programs designated to help improve literacy and other important achievement gaps for those involved. One might ask, how does it affect early childhood education? To answer your question, assessment of student learning is a crucial element of a successful education, as it can help educators identify learning needs on early on. But it's also one of the primary metrics schools have to determine if they're succeeding with their young learners. And my thing with the testing, the standardized testing, you got to realize that everybody does not learn the same. So I blame the federal government because if it was based off of that, they got to look at that every student does not learn the same, and every student doesn't do well at testing. Some might do well at testing because they like the computer, and other kids might not know how to work the computer and might not like the computer. So I think that in the achievement gap, that standardized testing is the main issue, my focus point. Okay, educators with disadvantaged students, such as children from low income families, and that's another one. Low income families, foster children, or children who are learning English as a second language may gain more funding from the state when they can prove academic progress with their students is closing the achievement gap. For those working in early education, this might mean more ongoing education formal assessments and a new statewide incentive. The two agencies that will support my cause of position is the Virginia Preschool Initiative and the Virginia Head Start Cooperation Office. The Virginia Preschool Initiative (VPI) supports quasi early childhood education programs from children at a risk for school failures. Families with income at below 200 of poverty with children who are 4 years old. By some of the major goals of the VASSCO includes facilitating just to name a few, facilitating multiple level cooperation among early childhood stakeholders to establish high quality comprehension early early care and education system. Also, improving the flow of information between Head Start programs and temporary assistance for needy families, such as TAN, or TANF, foster care, child protective service, available service and support. Also, it provides children and families participating in early childhood programs to assess family literacy resources. So it gives them resources to help the children better be able to read. It assists children and family participating in early childhood programs to access to relevant communicate service, and it ensures children with special needs are included in the early childhood program and receive appropriate support. So these are things that can push the standardizing testing, but I'm an advocate. I don't think they should be testing that early because I don't think their developmental stage is there to be testing that early. Maybe not. Maybe for some, maybe for all. But like I said, every child does not learn the same. So this was my advocate speech for early childhood. Is it closing the achievement gap? We got to figure out some kind of way to close this achievement gap. Because we have families that can't even go to early start because of their parents make too much money. But I believe that it shouldn't be based off of income, because I think that if they go to early Head Start or go to some kind of Head Start program, early start program, early childhood program, that it helped build the foundation for when they go to kindergarten, you know? So this was my advocate. And I pray that you enjoy this video, and I'll talk to you soon. Have a great day.